up against the wall, or if you think someone's going to do some kind of Tsubaki, it's really slow, clocks in at 23 frames. I mean, yeah, its stomach crumples regardless, no matter what happens. I believe it's -6 on block. I'm not really sure. But besides that, this is a very good move on Wake Up. But besides that, I don't really use it except for Wake Up. Probably, little footsie game if I do the backdash and then this. I try to do, stuff like that. Then we have this killer. This is a killer. People hate this move. Blackstar coined it as the stop sign. 4/4 P plus K. This move crushes highs, and with enough distance, crushes some mids. Crushes throws as well. If you could crush a throw with this, if you crush a throw at 4/4 P plus K, it's counter hit, and it's nothing but damage from there. But besides that, 4/4 P plus K is so beautiful. If you get enough distance between your opponent and you crush a mid, it feels so good. And not only that, if you do crush a mid, it kind of sets them up for, guarding stuff. It kind of sets them up, be like, you know what, I don't want to get hit with 4/4 P plus K again. I'm going to try and guard, I'm going to try and evade, or I'm going to do something else. You know what I mean? So they're going to be more wary on throwing you because of the fact that you have 4/4 P plus K in your arsenal. They don't want to get launched with that. It's also cancelable. You could cancel it into Sindome moves. I don't really use them a lot. You could also use it to make throws with or make highs with. I believe I made a throw with at NYG9 when I was fighting against BG. I did it, and I think everyone just lost their minds. And I was like, wow. But anyway, besides that, this move, 4/3 P plus K, clocks in at 16 frames. On counter hit, stomach crumple. Very good from. This move is very good for like a neutral situation. Not, I wouldn't say neutral. It's more of like a standoff situation. That's what I want to coin the term. Anytime a standoff situation happens and you and your opponent aren't making moves, this is a good move to throw out. It's not punishable. It's +1 on normal hit, stomach crumple on counter hit. So if you end up, beating out your opponent's move with this, quick combo, get you some damage. But besides that, another use for this move, of course, wall setups. But besides that, one other thing I want to note about this move right here, I tend to try and use this move during times like that. If this lands a counter hit, if moves like that at the beginning of Sindome and it's a two-step move, and the first move lands on counter hit, I try to do that in order to, catch any kind of mashing or stuff like that. And plus, it'll set them up for, a nice little juggle. This move, 2/3 P plus K. Another stationary trap. You can play footsies. Good for combos. Something like that. Set it up for combos and stuff like that. But besides that, it's a good move. This move, the beginning of it, that move staggers crouchers. It's a medium stagger. In which case, you can follow it up if you could hit confirm it. Let me see. You can hit confirm that if you can read the stagger. It is hyper delayable. It is cancelable. I'll tell you about that move in a minute. That move is killer. But anyway, this move, First hit is staggerable with crouchers, and not only that, if you nail the stagger and you could read it enough and they don't shake it fast enough, you could come up with the knee and then it'll do a stomach crumple and you can follow up with a juggle after that, so it's even more damage. But that's if they don't shake that fast. Or you could just let the high hit and then follow it up with, you know, this, one of these, or create a mix up out of it. But yeah. But besides that, another tip with this move is that if you do, this is for, you know, anybody who plays Street Fighter, if you do a Shoryuken Mushin, you can get that. You can get that out of a Shoryuken Mushin. There we go. I haven't done it in so long. But be careful. You know, it's very time heavy. You know, stuff like that. So you can do a Shoryuken motion and you could get it even quicker. For all the Street Fighter fans out there. Blackstar with the host. Thank you so much, so much, so much. Probably came to learn about Aoi too, I guess. But besides that, we'll move on to the next one. But yeah, if you need it quick, you can set up a trap for it, or do Shoryuken. This move right here, I'm gonna lock it in. This move right here, another killer. Oh my goodness, I know you guys hate this move so much. A lot of people hate this move. This Tsubaki, I believe on normal hit clocks in at 22 frames. But when the Tsubaki is active, that's what it clocks in at. This move, Stomach Crumple, follows up with a combo. Not only that, you could use that in order to get out of throws. I believe if you use it to get out of throws, I believe it leaves Aoi at -2, if I remember correctly. But yeah, -2. This will get you out of throws if you use it right. So if you don't want to, you know, time it about 4/4 plus K or whatever, you can use that and completely make the throw with and clap back with an attack of your own. As for what the opponent might do, the opponent might end up mashing out because they do have +2, but they're probably going to mash out with something that's either Tenshiable or something that's, you know, you could probably clap back with a counter or something like that. But besides that, they're probably going to mash out with something. I don't see them evading. I don't see them guarding unless they just don't feel like dealing with any kind of mix-ups. But besides that, they're probably going to mash out, in which case, that's a really good option. Next on the list. Oh yeah, another fun fact about this move. Let me lock it in. If you could nail them against the wall at a distance, just a quick, you know, tidbit with wall combos with Aoi. If you can nail them just at the right moment, I'm trying to do it right, because the fact of the matter is, if you can nail them right, that setup is guaranteed against the wall. If you nail them just right like that, that setup is guaranteed against the wall, because they most, because it'll still be that little, you know, joystick, it'll still be green the moment they hit the wall, but Aoi will be free to do whatever she wants to do. So that's a really good setup, and it does heavy damage against the wall if you can nail the setup. It's really slow, but if you could time it against the wall just right, you can land big damage. Otherwise, you could come out with this against the wall, but we're gonna get into more wall combo stuff later. This, not really a useful tool unless you know you want to create space. -10, you know. Besides that, you could follow it up with the mid. Good against the wall. Also good for doing that. So that's the setup I was just talking about. They wouldn't be able to shake out of that. If you timed it right, they won't be able to shake out of it. Otherwise, they can shake. It depends on how far away your opponent's back is towards the wall. Besides that, the only reason why this move is good is because of the Black Star coin turn, black back turn shenanigans. Especially on Wake Up, a lot of people see me do this on Wake Up. A lot of people see me do this on Wake Up. Creates a whole mix-up. People hate dealing with that shit. But besides that, that's the main reason why I use that move. Otherwise, if my opponent's back is against the wall.
Winning is everything.
Oh, is that OG or CG? No, wait. I couldn't see who followed. When? I don't even think Vivbot is in chat. Dang it. But thank you for the follow. Thank you so much. But besides that, this move, mostly good for setting up against the wall, or, you know, creating space, or for back turn shenanigans. You know. It's also half circular. The first hit is half circular, so if you can predict which way they're going to evade, you can, you know, meet them at the gate. And it's cancelable. So if your opponent's back is against the wall, you can do that, just in case they're going to mash out or wait. They're going to wait for the second hit for that, you know. The second hit to this on block, I believe it's -13, so it is punishable. This move, 3-3P, 3-3P plus K, her launcher. This move, you could cancel it. Very good launcher. You know, simple launcher. Thing about this move is the reason why on screen it can transfer into Tenchi. In which case, if they do block and they try to, you know, they try to punish you, they can get clapped back with Tenchi. So just be wary with that. If you want to P plus K punish something, punish that with P plus K, 6-6K. This, you might want to at least punish every once in a while to see if she's actually going to throw it out or not. But besides that, you know, be wary of that. Just be very wary. And even if you do PK punish, she has other options out of it for any Aoi players. You know. So it's, I will say it's half safe, in a sense. That's the best way I could say it. It's half safe. Not fully safe, not fully punishable, but it's half safe, half punishable. This full circular high, very good on Wake Up. Unless they duck it, of course, but even still, it's very, 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 very good on Wake Up, just in case they want to evade. If you tip hit them and they try to evade, you can follow up with a throw. As you can see on screen, that's not a natural guaranteed hit because of the fact that the matter is it's a normal hit. But if this lands on counter hit and it's a tip hit of her, like really at the end of her boot, that'll be +10. Aoi will be at +10 and she can side throw you, and it will be a guaranteed follow-up.